From a deadly plane crash in Ahmedabad to retail inflation falling to a 6-year low, here are the top headlines of the day. Good evening, I am Nivedita Varadarajan and this is the Hindu's News Wrap. Let's get started. An Ahmedabad-London Air India flight carrying 242 people crashed into the BJ Medical College complex just minutes after taking off from the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. There is no official death toll till the time of recording, but news agency PTI has quoted unofficial reports to say that the chances of survival are slim for those who are on board. Up to 25 people inside the medical college may have also died in the impact. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner had 230 passengers and 12 crew members. According to Air India, of the 230 passengers, 169 were Indians, 53 were British, 7 were Portuguese and 1 was Canadian. Former Chief Minister of Gujarat, Vijay Rupani, was a passenger in the plane and was killed in the crash. The air traffic control at Ahmedabad confirmed that the pilot issued a Mayday distress call denoting a full emergency soon after takeoff at 1:39 p.m. First responders pulled victims and the injured from the debris, with many rushed to a nearby civil hospital suffering from burn injuries. Eyewitnesses described a massive blaze that engulfed several buildings, charred vehicles and singed trees. Emergency responders are searching for the aircraft's black box to determine what went wrong in the final moments before the crash. President Draupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Britain's King Charles III and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer expressed their shock and offered their condolences. Air India chairperson N. Chandrasekaran expressed his profound sorrow. In a post on X, he said, and I quote, "We are doing everything in our power to assist the emergency response team at the site and to provide all necessary support and care to those impacted." Unquote. Actor and Makkal Needhi Mayam founder Kamala Hassan, former Additional Advocate General and incumbent MP P. Wilson, poet Rajati and S.R. Sivalingam, all backed by the DMK and its allies, were declared elected unopposed to the Rajya Sabha from Tamil Nadu. The AIADMK's I.S. Inbadurai and M. Dhanapal were also elected unopposed. Except for incumbent Wilson, all others would be first-time members of the Rajya Sabha. The Indian government condemned the vandalism at Rabindranath Tagore's ancestral home in Bangladesh. Randir Jaiswal, the MEA's official spokesperson, called on the interim government to take strict action against the perpetrators.
Now, on the question of vandalization in Bangladesh, we strongly condemned the despicable attack, and vandalization of the ancestral home of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore by a mob on 8th June 2025. The home, historically called Rabindra Kachari Bari, is located, as you would know, in Sirajganj district of Bangladesh. The violent act is a disgrace to the memory and the inclusive philosophy and teachings that the Nobel laureate espoused in Bangladesh. The attack falls in the broad pattern of systematic attempts by extremists to erase the symbols of tolerance and eviscerate the syncretic culture and the cultural legacy of Bangladesh. We urge the interim government to rein in the terrorists and take strict action against the perpetrators to prevent reoccurrence of such incidents that sadly have become a repetitive feature.
Retail inflation dipped to a 6-year low of 2.8% in May, remaining below the RBI's median target of 4% for the fourth consecutive month. CPI-based retail inflation was 3.16% in April and 4.8% in May last year. Food inflation was 0.99% in May, significantly lower than the 8.69% in May last year, data from the National Statistics Office show. According to the NSO data, inflation in rural areas was 2.59% in May, while it was 3.07% in urban India. Well, that's it for this edition of the Hindu's News Wrap. Stay tuned with the Hindu and subscribe for more.